I'm Sal Fusco of After Hours Events in New England. To my right, I have Peter Devine, and to my left, I have J.R. Burrows. We are here to answer your wedding questions. Again, it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be just about the music. Anything that has to do with the wedding, we would be more than happy to answer. So please, throw those questions at us. Let's start the show.
All right, guys. So we got a couple questions that have been asked of us as of late, and we're hoping that you guys can shed some light on these questions. So the first question that we've been getting a lot lately is, how do you know that you've actually hired the right company? Why should we hire After Hours Events of New England?
Peter?
Well, as I always like to say, is that we tailor your wedding to make it so it's your day, not our day. One thing I like to use is letting everybody know that we don't come out with glowing DJ booths, no logos flying, things like that, because we know whose day it really is. And with that being said, that may be a question you may want to ask other DJs in the future. What are they bringing out as in their display goes for those reasons? Because when you get to your wedding, all of a sudden there it is, and there's this glowing DJ booth. And for some people it may work for it, some people it may not work for. So that's just something to start off with.
Also very important too is the DJ and how they're dressed. Very important. So it's very important that you ask what they're going to be wearing, so it's what you want.
And in terms of presentation is key. The DJ has to look, top to the T, dressed very nicely, because it is a family function. It is a very, just traditional function. It's a wedding. And in terms of presentation as well, what Peter was telling you, like facades, we hide our wires, we dress up our system, we make it look professional and nice, we tape down what needs to be taped down. At the same time, because we understand that it's a wedding, not just a backyard shindig, so the word that's in the back of your head should always be elegance.
Peter from VO just, he wants to say hi first, then he
What's
goes,
up, Peter?
So Speedos? Is that an option?
That's after the wedding.
No. Always, all the time, underneath my suit. I'm fully shaved and waxed at all times, just in case the party goes.
For me, that's an upsell. You have to pay extra for that, but it's never off the table.
Mine's always yellow with purple polka dots, just for the record.
All right, so John is Sal's groom, and he goes, Sal, you'll be doing our wedding in August. Can we give you a list of songs for you to play?
Of course you can. We, as you remember, the planner that we sent out to you, we want to find out must plays, other songs that you enjoy. But one of the most important lists to me is actually knowing what you don't like. So I want to make sure I stay away from that. I'm going to say to you, you don't want to pick every song for your wedding, because you just might as well have a jukebox there. By giving me some songs you like and me bridging and making it all work for you, it really works out a nice, neat package. So if you could pick 15 to 20 songs for dancing, that should work out perfectly.
And absolutely, we like to give our couples full artistic control of their own event, their own wedding. We want them to, be able to have music that they like and they know they can dance to. But with that in mind, remember now, if you know you can dance to that and you can picture your friends and family dancing to that, you put that on the must play list. It's happening during dancing. But if you only think you can belt it at the top of your lungs as if you're on American Idol while driving to work, bump that to the other list. That's a play if possible list where we would love to play it for you, and we may be able to fit it in your cocktail social hour, maybe in your dinner, maybe in your dancing. But you know what I mean? The must plays definitely during dancing. Your other songs, we're going to make it fit for you. But at the same time, we don't want you to stress too much and think you have to pick every single song.
Not at all.
John said thank you for answering.
Well, thank you, John. We appreciate you being on.
Can we see a video of you guys performing before making a decision?
Okay. Who wants to take it?
Everybody looked at
I
you.
love
Sal.
that. I'm answering this one. The biggest thing to us is that we don't want to misrepresent something. And what I mean by that, say if we're teaching a Cupid Shuffle or a Cha-Cha Slide, or even say the Chicken Dance, which we haven't done in a very long time.
It still happens.
It does still happen. But if that's shown in a video that we've done that, or how we presented something, that actually may be a turnoff for someone else viewing that same video. So so we don't want to give them wrong representation of it. We like to get the chance to sit down with people and let them know that we're tailoring your wedding the way that you want it. And we do have these a la carte things that we can make it so it's tailored to the way that you want your wedding.
Yeah, and a lot of people are wondering, how do you introduce? Well, you tell me, how do you want it done? Do you want it like you're in a sports arena? Do you want something that's more elegant? It could be whatever you want it to be. And we've been in this business for many years. We've done many, many weddings. So we've done it all. So we could pretty much make whatever you want happen very easily, because that's what we do.
Yeah. Adding on to what Peter said, whenever we do a wedding show around things like that, where people ask us, we're always asked, is it possible for me to come watch you DJ a wedding? And all of us have the same answer on that. Would you feel comfortable having strangers you don't know come evaluate your DJ at your wedding? It's not really professional. We don't really want to go that route. It's nothing we really want to offer ever. But when it comes to videos and stuff, like Peter was saying, every wedding's different. Every wedding is its own flavor.
And on a side note, Pete has been known to break dance a time or two in his heyday, so I'm waiting for that video.
Yeah, those heydays are a little gone now.
Now Pete's
I've been breaking something.
He's got to break
too
something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Broken hip dance.
Yeah.
That's
So John has a question again. Do you have access to every song in the vault? I don't know what vault he's talking about, but do you have access to that?
We know what he means. Okay. John, me personally, I have well over 200,000 song titles. But yes, I have access to every song in the vault because we have internet wherever we go. Either it's by the facility or if it's through my hotspot. I can buy anything off iTunes or Amazon at that very moment if someone asks for something I don't own, and it would be just a great fit for your wedding.
Just to kind of clarify on all that, what Sal means is that he will actually purchase a song that is licensed to his name, and he'll convert it into that MP3 and perform it at your wedding.
As far as new music goes, we have it before it hits the radio. So if you're hearing it on the radio, we already own it. That's never, ever a problem. Something older, we could always purchase it. Not a problem.
Yeah.
I think our
So
staff
we
is
just
hurting
got
themselves.
a private message
Okay.
or DM,
Direct message.
a direct message. Do you only do weddings? And where was the most unique place that you have, quote unquote, performed at?
I actually, yes, we do perform at other, pretty much wherever music is needed.
Right.
Strip clubs.
Well, actually,
I knew it! I knew it!
$20 is $20. No, I mean, honestly, what it comes down to is that, I have a great friend of mine who owns his own mail review company, asked me to come out put together the music for that.
He didn't ask you to dance, he asked you to do the music?
No, you do not want to see the clothes come
Okay,
off.
I just want to be clear.
She also put together music for a wake as well. So, I've done...
Well, that's morbid.
Little bit.
Yeah, so from that to... Yeah, okay.
To answer your question.
Yeah, but I guess-
Well, hold on. In terms of setups, what do you bring to a wake?
Really?
I'm thinking of disco ball.
He dresses like the Undertaker from wrestling.
They actually have one direction fill into the system and everything like that. I mean...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so you plug your
So
the
one of the things is, we do all kinds of parties. Majority of our
it's not a party.
Well, no, it's not.
It's a celebration.
It depends for the person.
Celebration of life.
I'm the person. So we do mostly weddings, quite honestly. We do a number of corporate events. We have specific DJs for proms, bar and bat mitzvahs, and quinceañeras, which is very important. You need the right people for the right job.
Absolutely.
Primarily, I don't know if this is your guys' personal goal, but my personal goal is to become the best event DJ there is around. So when it comes to, if you think you're getting a club DJ, sorry. So when we mean events, we don't mean weddings, like Sal was saying, the bar and bat mitzvahs, the proms, sweet 16s, things along those lines. We do events for you and your family and friends to enjoy.
What was the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you at an event?
Split my pants.
Bam!
You take it too wide of a stride, and next thing you know, it's airy. I just made that own rule myself that if you're wearing black pants, you wear black underwear. That's how it goes.
I have to say the same thing, and unfortunately, I didn't know. And
So you're gonna have underwear on?
They were red.
so I'm walking up to the bar to get a water, and a guy comes up from behind. He goes, "Please tell me I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but your pants are blown out on the bottom." Like, yes, you are. Thanks for checking me out. So it was blow out the pants.
All kinds of
A
colors.
little bit of a story here, but yeah, I ended up eating raw seafood at a wedding, and needless to say, yeah, good thing it was outside.
Let's add on to that one though. No, if for real, like Peter got sick at that wedding, but we go primarily to our weddings, a 2-person presentation. God forbid if something were to happen, we have backup equipment in the car. We bring backup people.
We do. His assistant was able to take over, and we did get another person there. Pete actually got better as time went by and was able to continue from there, but we had that other person just in case.
I drank like 6 bottles of water. I just kept drinking. I thought it was the humidity outside. Oh no, it was the wrong ball game. But yeah, so that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments for me.
We work with everybody. Your photographer, your videographer, your caterer, a band, live musician. We email, call, text every professional that's going to be at your day so that we're all on the same page. Your DJ is essentially the backbone of your event, and your body can't move until that spine is standing straight. I thought of that one.
And that's an important thing too when it comes to all of that. Yeah, with your wedding planner, we know everybody who's involved in communicating, especially when you're working with a band. Say if you're the one playing first and the band's going to go on second, you want to actually coordinate with the band and make sure that you don't play any songs that they already have in their set list.
Definitely.
That's one big thing that you'd have to definitely check with when you have with a DJ and a band together.
That'd be kind of funny, like a snooty guest. Oh, the original is so much better.
Was there a time that you guys helped out another vendor and you helped them correct a problem?
Yes.
Yes, I had a photographer. His flash. This is going back a little. A flash that stopped working on him, and he didn't have another one, but he knew how to repair his. I happen to have a soldering iron and solder, and we made it happen. So he was able to fix that flash and make things work out for that wedding. So it's kind of weird.
I thought you meant that word. I had a photographer, bad breath, tic-tac them up. We were at a soldering iron. Magnifying glass, we were in there. Gaffer's tape. Now and again, I'll loan out a strip or two. It gets pricey, though.
Just saying.
But in terms of even videographers, we help them out. Videographers ask to plug into our system directly so they can get a clear, crisp sound rather than, let's say, putting a microphone in front of a speaker like we used to do when we were kids trying to tape songs off the radio. So we help out with videographers in that way.
How do you keep your figures during wedding season with all of the food that you are around?
I keep my figure round.
You pick the shape, stuck with it. I married a millennial, so I got to stay looking young because she is.
What are some new trendy traditions, trend settings
thing
that are happening that you see?
This is not music, but one of the things I'm seeing more and more at the facility is donut bars. That seems to be a new thing. So everyone's having a lot of fun with a lot of variety of different donuts.
I haven't had one yet.
You haven't had one yet?
Oh my God!
You are missing out in the world. There's been donut bars all around you.
If any of my couples are watching, donuts.
His figure.
You have to eat round things to keep round, you know what I'm saying? The bouquet toss is pretty much non-existent. It's been like that for quite a while. So you don't feel forced that you have to do any of these things. People who have done the bouquet but don't do the garter, quite often stay away from the garter. It just causes way too much trouble.
The way I describe it, the bouquet took a lovely bow and said adieu to all of us, but the garter was taken out back and beaten with bats. I mean, it's just not a tradition people like to do
anymore. Definitely not.
Another thing with the cake too is it's also called a silent cake cutting, which people have been doing as well too.
Yeah.
And that's taking place, between obviously when the toasts are done and then during dinner. they'll walk over with their photographer or a family member or someone like that, and just go over there, cut the cake, feed each other, and call it a day with no one emceeing it or anything like that, or any song to go with it.
Yep, that definitely.
One of the latest trends that are going around, and I think I speak for every DJ from sea to shining sea. Stop with the mic drops. You gotta stop.
Oh yes.
We love our equipment like our own children. We don't want you to hurt or damage it, and we definitely don't want you guys to end up making a loud thud and scaring grandma at the wedding when it hits the floor.
Everybody talks about tradition.
There's
What
no
is
such
tradition? It's what you make it. Let it be your wedding, not your cousin's wedding, not what your friend did. Let it be your own individual style.
Right.
Sal, you remember Nino? From
Nino!
Hope and Nino!
Hope and Nino!
So he said, Sal is the best DJ ever. Woo-hoo. My football...
Okay, get him off.
said
Wait,
my-
hold on. What's that? Nino, we lost the connection.
He said, my football theme was great thanks to him and his team. Sal, go Cowboys!
Again, get him off.
He's a Giants fan.
We love you! Nino wants to know, when you guys retire, who's taking over?
Well, my daughter's made it very clear that she is going to take over this company one day. Okay, so she's working on her own brand already and everything. She's Junior DJ Penguin.
Taking over the company, huh? Okay. We'll work with that.
Yes.
Okay.
I need a retirement plan. I need something freaking big.
Who was that?
Huh?
Who was that? Nino?
Nino.
What have you heard?
What's the conspiracy going on here?
He's gonna knock me out. Oh no. Well, everyone, we want to thank you for being part of this. We're planning to do this again some other time. We may even have some photographers here doing some stuff. And we hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, please feel free to keep typing them away, and we will get to them and answer them for you. Everyone, on behalf of Peter, on behalf of JR, I'm Sal. Have a good night. Thank you so much. And here's the background staff. There's Vanessa, there's Nat, and Ashley.
Roll the credits! Roll the credits!
Everyone went away. Oh no. Good night, everyone.
Peace out. Make it great.
Take care.